Arsenal take on Leeds United on Sunday in the Premier League at the Emirates. Now, this is actually a massive game, and if you had told me before the season started that I'd be sitting here and calling Leeds a massive game, I would have laughed in your face. But Leeds are they're doing what Leeds are doing this season. They're doing better than I expected personally. I thought, they're going to come here. Their defense is not the best. Their midfield is not the best. They've got Calvin Phillips. Other than that, Klich wasn't really a player that people were talking about. I can't even name you the other midfielder. I'll be 100% honest with you. Their attack is pretty decent. They got Rafinha, they got Bamford, they got Jack Harrison, they've got Pablo Hernandez. They've got a couple good players. Um, However, it's the defence that's a bit worrying for them because the Leeds are a team where they can score 5 goals but then they can concede 6 and lose the game 6-5. We've seen it this season. I can't remember exactly what team it was, but there was a game where they scored 5 and they conceded 4. Yeah, they won the game, but the point is that they can concede a lot of goals. Um, as well as Meslier is a brilliant goalkeeper for Leeds, he can get caught out. We've seen it again this season. He can get caught out. Which is another reason why they're conceding many goals. I mean, if your keeper's not solid every game, then you can't really expect not to concede. Same goes for your defence. I think the best defender is probably Eiling at right back. They've got Dallas. They've got some decent defenders in there, but I don't think that should be enough to stop Arsenal's attack, especially now that our attack is fully fit. We've got Bamyang, we've got Martinelli, we've got Saka and Smith Rowe who are just on form this season. Same with Lacazette, on form this season. I think we can do some damage against Leeds. But Patrick Bamford is the guy that I wanted to speak about specifically in this video because he's the 6th top scorer in the Prem, and that's this season. And the funny thing is that there's actually 4 joint top scorers. It's Mohamed Salah on 16, and then Bruno Fernandes, Calvert-Lewin, Harry Kane and Son all have 13, and then Patrick Bamford comes in on 12. So he's actually competing for the Golden Boot. He's only 4 goals off top. And then we go to assists. He's actually got 5 assists to his name as well, making him the 8th top assister in the league, again with a couple joints in there. De Bruyne and Jack Grealish sharing 2nd place, Lucas Digne and Rashford and Son sharing 5th place, and Bamford sharing 8th place with Cresswell and Klich, his teammate. So they've got another assister in there, Klich, a guy that I just mentioned. And then we go to passes. Luke Ayling is 6th in there. He completes average 1.5. It's and then actually it's not just player stats individually, it's team stats. If we look at goals this season, Leeds are actually 5th with 38 goals this season, and then they're 6th with their passing, just below Arsenal actually. Arsenal have got 12,000, Leeds have got 11,000. Now these are stats that you guys will think don't matter, but one pass can break down the whole game, and that's what can win you a game. But then this is where I favour Arsenal. We've got the 5th most clean sheets this season, and we know more than anyone that we are prone to conceding at the stupidest moment. So I say that I bias a bit Arsenal on the clean sheet side of things, but then the other side of it is that we all know when Arsenal fuck up, they fuck up bad. Just like Wolves, we're 1-0 up, 45th minute, perfect going into the game, perfect going to half time, and then David Luiz gives away that penalty, which shouldn't have been a red card. By the way, I just want to mention quickly, Bernadette got his red card overturned against United, but David Luiz didn't get his red card overturned. But he's back for suspension for this game, and I have no doubts that he will be starting. We'll get into that later though. So yeah, judging from the stats alone, on paper, it looks like it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal. I mean, we found it very hard to break them down in the first game when we went to their stadium. It was 0-0. We didn't even score a goal. They didn't score a goal. And looking at how shaky Arsenal's defence is at the moment, with Tierney out, Thomas Partey's injured as well, 2 players who are going to be missing this game, that's 2 solid defensive players out for this game. And it's not going to look good for Arsenal on the attack unless Granit Xhaka and whoever partners him for that game put in a shift. My feelings are that it's going to be either El Neni or Ceballos. I don't think Odegaard will start as a cam because I don't think Smith Rowe can get dropped. I think Lacazette will start. I think Saka will start, and I think Pepe will start on the left. I don't think Aubameyang will start this game. If he does, I'm not complaining. I don't think any Arsenal fans are complaining. But Pepe's currently, recently, been showing why he should be playing more games. And Arteta has seen that. He's put him in. He scored against Wolves, and then the bullshit happened, which I don't even want to mention. Pepe came off. Lacazette came off. We don't want to mention that. That was stupid decision making from Arteta. I've had my say on that already. Go and watch that video if you haven't seen. But yeah, I think the players that are on form for us right now, Bukayo Saka, Lacazette, especially them two, and Smith Rowe, let's not forget about Smith Rowe, if they can find that partnership and that triangular play, the whole lot play from Lacazette, allowing runs from Saka, from Smith Rowe, if we can find that football on Sunday against Leeds and get the win, it will actually be massive. Because if I pull up the table, you can see there is not much in it at all. There is not much in it at all. There's a game in hand for Southampton and Leeds, who we're stuck right in the middle of. We're on 31 points, Leeds on 32. So if we beat them, we're going to be on top of them by a point. And by 2 points, shall I say. No, it's a point. My maths is off. I can't even add 3 to 31. 34 is 2 points. Yep, my maths is gone. No one judged me for that. But 2 points on top of Leeds. It doesn't really move us about in the table because we're still going to be a point behind Aston Villa, who've also got 2 games in hand on top of us. So we've got a lot of catching up to do this season. The Wolves game, the Crystal Palace game, in particular, those 2 games really, really ruined our momentum this season. Because if we beat Wolves, it would have been massive for us. Now, we're playing at the Emirates. I believe we only have 4 wins at the Emirates this season. We've been better away this season than we have at home. And we've only got 9 wins in the Premier League this season. And 4 of them have been away. At home. So I don't know, man. It's hit or miss. It really is hit or miss with this game. I genuinely don't know what to think. I think Leeds have got the ability to damage us. They've got the ability to damage us. If we lose this game, it's really not looking promising for us. If we win this game, it gives us a chance to fight for the Europa League spot. As much as I don't want to say it, it gives us that chance. Now, I'm going to quickly get into the lineup. I think the lineup's going to be simple. I think it's going to be Leno in goal. He's back from his suspension. Bellerin at right back. I think David Luiz will come up back in for this game. Rob Holding will be there, and Cedric at left back. The reason I think David Luiz will come back is because he's been posting a lot on Instagram about training and whatever. The DM, the holding midfielder, I think is going to be Xhaka. In front of him, I'm hoping it's going to be Ceballos and then Smith Rowe in front of them. I want to see Aubameyang back for this game because it's at home. It's against the Leeds. It's going to be a good game, and if he can get on the score sheet, bring up his confidence, I really, really want to see that because we know Aubameyang hasn't been on the best of form this season, and we need to see him come back and thrive. I think up front with Lacazette and the irreplaceable Bukayo Saka are right mid, who is our most irreplaceable player this season. So that's our lineup that I think Arteta is going to put out. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. I went through a lot of stats. I went through the table. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Yeah, there's hope. There's hope because this season is very, very hit or miss. There's a lot of odd things happening in the Premier League this season. Man City are absolutely bossing it. Liverpool are losing to teams that you never thought they would lose to at home. For example, Brighton and Burnley losing 1-0 to both of them and getting battered by City. It's not looking good for Liverpool right now, but hopefully Arsenal get this win, man, because whether or not Arsenal are having a good season is hard to decide right now because we've improved under Arteta, but we've not improved for ourselves, if you get what I mean. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm currently nearly on 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm like 88 away or something like that. So make sure you get me to 1,000 subscribers. Hit the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. Like this video. Comment on this video. Tell me what I can make better. Tell me what I can make better. Do you want the videos to be shorter? Do you want quick previews? Do you want more information? Do you want me to go more in depth? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. 1,000 subscribers is on the way, and I'll see you guys in the next one.